Hi, cuties. Today's story is a funny and a silly and very funny, silly story. And it's about a boy called Prabhu. Who do you think was silly? It was Prabhu. And who do you think was lazy? It was Prabhu. So Prabhu was a silly and a lazy boy. Because he never went out anywhere, he didn't learn anything about the world. His mama and dada worked very hard to give him food. But every time they told him, "Come on, Prabhu, you need to work," Prabhu said, "No, no, no." So his mama dada kept very quiet. And Prabhu was all the time lying down on the couch and, watching probably some TV or dreaming. He was all the while lazy. One day, Prabhu's mama and dada became sick. So they could not go to work. So Prabhu thought, oh no, if my parents are sick, who's going to bring money to the house? I think I have to today go to work. But he doesn't know any work. He said, okay, let me try and find some work. And he went trudging, trudging, trudging along the road, trudging, trudging, trudging along the road. He walked fast, 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 and there he saw a farmer. The farmer was looking for farm hands to help with the farm. So he saw Prabhu and said, "Hey kiddo, will you work for me?" Prabhu was very happy. He said, "Yes, yes, I'm looking for work." So the farmer said, "Okay, come on," and gave him work to do. So from morning till night, Prabhu ran and did this work, ran and did the work. Whatever the farmer told Prabhu to do, he did that work. And at the end of the day, when it was time to go home, what do you think the farmer gave Prabhu? The farmer gave him 2 coins to take home and buy some food. So Prabhu, he's a silly goose, right? He didn't know what to do with the coins. He kept it held it in his hand, and he went home. "I'm happy, I'm happy, I've earned my bread today. I'm happy, I'm happy, I've earned my bread today." And he went on singing and dancing and going home. And he did not realize the coins had fallen down. Very sad, no? So he went home and his mama asked him, "What did you do today, Prabhu?" Prabhu said, "I worked on the farm. And here, take, this is the money the farmer gave me." His mama looked at the hand and said, "What, Prabhu? There's nothing in your hand." Prabhu looked and said, "Where did the money go? The farmer gave me 2 coins, mama, and I lost it." His mama said, "You silly goose, Prabhu. When somebody gives you something, you should put it in your pocket, not bring it in the hand. If you put it in the pocket, it'll never fall down." So Prabhu said, "Okay, mama, I learnt my lesson." Then next day morning he got up, freshened up, and again he went looking for a job. He went trudging, trudging, trudging for some work, trudging, trudging, looking for some work. And as he was going, there was a cow farm there. That farm had lots of cows. So that farmer was looking for a farm hand. So he asked Prabhu, "Will you do work for me?" Prabhu said, "Yes, that's what I have come for." So the cow owner said, "Come on, clean up all this shed, do all the work." And Prabhu went doing all the work. Whole day he finished his work. Then in the evening, when it was time to go home, what did the cow farmer give him? He gave him a jar of milk. But what did Prabhu do? He thought, Mama told me whatever I get, I should put it in my pocket. So he took his shirt pocket, he pulled it, and he poured the milk inside. Will the milk stay in a pocket? Silly goose Prabhu's dress became filled with milk and he became so messy. And he didn't know what to do. Then he said, "Okay, finished, finished my work today. I'm happy. I'm happy. I finished my work today. And when he went home, his mama asked him, what did you do, Prabhu? What did you get for us? Then she gave him one look, and seeing his messy shirt and pant, she guessed what had happened. So she told Prabhu. So his mother says, "Oh Prabhu, if somebody gives you something like this, you have to put it in a jar, place it on your head, and bring it home safely. So don't do this anymore, okay? You've ruined your dress. Now I have to sit and scrub and wash it." So Prabhu said, "Okay, Mama, tomorrow I shall bring it on my head." The next day morning again, Prabhu went trudging, looking for a job, trudging, looking for a job. And what do you guess he got a job at? He got a job at the butter factory. And he worked hard. At the end of the day, what did the guy give him? He gave him a big cube of butter. And what had Prabhu's mama told him? Put it on your head and come home. So Prabhu put the butter on his head and he went home. Da-da, 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 da-da-da. And it was a very hot day. What happens to the butter when heat falls on it? The butter started melting. It went all over the face of Prabhu. It went and touched his neck, and it made his dress oily. And by the time Prabhu reached home, there was no butter in his head. All the butter had melted. How silly Prabhu! Silly goose Prabhu he was. So his mama said, "Oh no, Prabhu, again you ruined your dress. Next time somebody gives you something like that, you should carry it in your hand. Don't carry it on your head. Carry it in your hand and you come." So Prabhu said, "Okay, Mama, now I know what to do." And the next day when he went to work, he went and worked in an animal farm. Now that animal farm man, what do you think gave Prabhu? He gave him a cute little kitty. Meow, 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 and cute little kitty. Prabhu, instead of carrying it like this and hugging it, carried the kitty in his hand and walked. "Finished. I'm done. I've done my work today." And when the kitty came to the road, it got so scared and it said meow, and it jumped out from his hand and ran away. So now Prabhu didn't know what to do. He went looking, "Kitty, kitty, come here. Kitty, kitty, come here. Kitty, kitty, come here." But the kitty was nowhere to be found. He came back home and told his mama, "This is what happened, Mama." His mama said, "You silly goose Prabhu, if somebody gives you something like that, you have to tie a rope around its neck and drag it and bring it slowly home." So Prabhu said, "Okay, Mama, now I know." And guess what happened next day? He went and worked for a meat factory. That man gave him a big piece of meat to take home. So Prabhu tied the rope to the meat and dragged it on the road, and brought it home. What happened to the meat? The meat all got torn to pieces and nothing was left by the time he reached home. His mama said, "Oh Prabhu, what did you do, silly goose? When somebody gives you something like this, you should, especially something like a meat, you should carry it on your shoulders and bring it home." So Prabhu said, "Okay, Mama, now I know. Tomorrow, whatever I get, I will bring it on my shoulder." So next day, Prabhu had worked for the animal farm again. He did very good work. In the evening, the animal farmer said, "Here, I give you a gift of a donkey. Take this donkey home." And what did Prabhu do, you think? He carried the donkey on his shoulders and struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled to walk home. Everybody on the road thought, "Oh no, this silly goose is carrying a donkey." And it so happened he had to pass the way where a rich man lived. Now, this rich man's daughter was a grumpy girl. But when she saw Prabhu carrying the donkey, she laughed and laughed. She said, "What a silly goose! What a silly goose! Dada, see this happening." And when she laughed and laughed and laughed so much that the rich man was very happy that his daughter, being grumpy, had become a happy girl. So he told Prabhu, "Come here, Prabhu." And he called Prabhu's mama and dada. Just because he made his daughter laugh, he gave all three of them work to do in his farm. And Prabhu lived happily ever after.